everybody, Kaiyodo, and welcome to my unboxing and review of the amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor from My Hero Academia. Now, straight up, I was not gonna pick this one up. There's a reason why in every single time I was talking about the amazing Yamaguchi upcoming figures, I said I was gonna get Hawks, and I said I was gonna get Mikey from Tokyo Avengers, and I did not say that I was going to get Endeavor, because I did not plan on getting Endeavor. Don't get me wrong, I like Endeavor quite a lot. I actually think Endeavor has one of the best arcs of any character in My Hero Academia, because he goes from a completely loathsome character to a pretty legitimately great character that you really start enjoying when you get to the later seasons. And I've really enjoyed him, and I am caught up with the English dub of My Hero Academia, so I am caught up with the Dark Hero arc at this point, and I've been really enjoying it. It's been really, really great, and especially everything with Deku right now. I've been really, really enjoying it, and yeah, Endeavor's a big part of that arc in Season 6 as a whole, so honestly, yeah, so anyway, the reason why I wasn't gonna get this, because now you're all like, well, yeah, why wouldn't you get it? But the reason I wasn't gonna get this is because I'm not that big of an Endeavor fan, and I was not gonna get this because of that reason. I didn't feel like I really needed this figure in my collection, but then, oh man, the reviews for this thing came out, and oh my god, literally every single review I've seen from this figure, which is pretty much all the ones that come up when you type in Amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor review. I've pretty much watched every single video that comes up. Every single person I watched a review from with this figure said that it was a 10 out of 10, said that it was a absolutely immaculate figure, and the entire time I was watching it, all I could think in my head was, this thing looks fucking incredible. And if y'all remember, the last amazing Yamaguchi figure I got was Todoroki, and he instantly became my new favorite. So, we're going to see if this thing really turns out to be that freaking amazing. Maybe turns out to be my new favorite of the line. It's completely possible. It is. I'm seriously so excited for this. But before we get into this review, please, I was gonna ask you guys, if you guys enjoy this video, please go down there and give it a like, as it really helps support my channel, helps get my channel out there so more people can find my videos, and it also helps motivate me to put more work into my content and make more videos for you guys. So, thank you all for that. And now, with that being said, let's get into this review, because I am dying. I have been dying for this fucking figure to arrive. I am so excited. Alright, let's get into it. Taking a look at the box. So we have an awesome picture of Endeavor right there. We have Endeavor Series number 28, My Hero Academia. That's 28 for the entire line of Amazing Yamaguchi, because I've never said this, but the Amazing Yamaguchi line is not exclusively a My Hero Academia line. It actually is like a superhero line, but they just did My Hero Academia figures in it, which is super cool. Although they're putting Mikey in there. He's not a superhero. Okay, you know what? Forget everything I just said. But there's an awesome picture of Endeavor right there. Endeavor Series 28, My Hero Academia on the back. A ton of obligatory product shots. Oh my god, this figure looks so goddamn awesome. On the side, another awesome shot of him right there. Some really cool comic pictures right here on the top. Another awesome picture right there of #1 Dad. Mostly a joke, but honestly, I really, like I said, I think his arc is just so great. Okay, you know what? Before we keep going, that was a joke. Me saying #1 Dad, that was a joke. Everybody's gonna be like, DK, you're out of your mind if you think this asshole is #1 Dad. No, they just came out. I'm just really excited for this figure, okay? I'm sorry. Alright, one more thing before we open him up. I want to show you guys this box with the other boxes right here. Now, I don't have All Might yet. If this guy ends up being awesome, I'm gonna have to go back and get All Might as well and complete the collection. And, of course, going forward, just buy the whole line. You know, we'll see. This guy is he's the holder if I go back and get All Might. But yeah, here's all the boxes side by side, so you can see his is about double the width right here of one box, maybe a little bit smaller than double the width. And you can also, of course, get some pretty cool shots right here. I showed this in the Todoroki review, but yeah, you can definitely get a pretty cool little shot right there of all the boxes. It's kind of tough to show, but I will show real quick the other side as well. There you go. So there you have all of that. I'm now going to cut to me picking him up for the first time. Holy shit, guys, look at this thing. Look at all the alternate eyes, all the alternate heads. Oh my god, this thing looks so awesome. Alrighty, here we go. The most important part. Oh my god. Oh, y'all, this might be something special, y'all. This might be something special. Oh, oh, you guys. Oh, Oh, this is... Wow, dude, he looks so fucking awesome. Now, right off the bat, I do have a few things to say. One, okay, so these shoulder pads right here, these big silver pieces on his shoulder right here, these are articulated, but they're not like super articulated, and they do kind of move with his arm, and they do kind of get in the way, and it's also a little bit difficult, like you can see. Okay, so look here, his arm right here, I have his arm straight right now. I cannot get this to go any farther than this. This is the only amount it can go in, just like that. But if you just tilt it a little bit and you use the elbow joints a little bit, you can get a more kind of standard pose right here. Like, it's a little bit janky. You might have some problems with that when you first get him out of the box, but let's get in here on the sculpt. And holy shit, that head sculpt, that torso sculpt, pretty much everything going on here. This is absolutely immaculate. That face sculpt is just, it's perfect. I don't think this could have been more dead on. It is just immaculate. You can practically hear the voice of Patrick Seitz coming out of that. Oh man, I just realized that this character is voiced by Patrick Seitz, and I now have a figure of a character voiced by Patrick Seitz. I literally didn't even realize that until I got him. Holy shit, that just made this figure like 10 times better for me. That head sculpt is just immaculate. The flames going everywhere, the flame beard, the scar from his encounter with the high-end Nomu right there, even the little flame pieces for his mustache. And then moving around, you have like his like Typhlosion like neck flames right there, looking absolutely fucking awesome. Wraps all the way to the back. All of these holes are for his flame particle effects, which we will go over in a bit here, but all of the flames are sculpted just magnificently, and then like the hair as well, beautifully shaded. Look at that, the like two-tone red and dark red, it looks amazing. Absolutely impeccable job. His absolutely massive neck. He's got that Corey Taylor neck, yo. Look at that thing. That thing is a monster. And then moving down to the outfit, oh my god, dude. Look how amazing this sculpted is. They literally sculpted like flames in the outfit right here. Look at this. Look at this like texturing going on right here in the outfit all around. Even this little like tiny little strip right here, you can still see them. Holy crap, the attention to detail here is just phenomenal. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my god. This beautiful silver right here for the armor pieces on the gauntlets as well. The hands. Holy shit, dude. This is a new level. Look at this thing, man. You have these little side skirt pieces right here. I think these can pop off if you want to pop them off, but they're not meant to. And they do have like a little, so you can see his belt is being transitioned here, but it doesn't really like completely like form to him right there. Like you can see that's how it's supposed to look, but they do kind of flare out a little bit. Not a huge deal, just pointing it out. But holy shit, dude, from head to toe. Look at the flames on his legs, too. Oh my god, dude. Look at that. And look at the shading right here. You have, like, the yellow to the orange right here. Just impeccable. Holy shit. I am currently utterly blown away by this fucking figure. This thing may even be more brilliantly sculpted than the Figma Toka Yatogami, dude. Oh my effing god. What a masterful figure. All right, let's take a look at the articulation. So the head is on a really great ball joint. Look at that. Oh my god, even the articulation is amazing. Are you serious? Look at that. I think the neck is also, yep, the neck is also on a joint. You can move the neck. Oh my fucking god. Is this figure of the year, y'all? Is this figure of the year? Look at this. We have a double joint right here. So we have a little hinge right here and a ball joint right here. So this can go up like that. This is definitely hindered, but it's really just because of the outfit. Like, that's also kind of tight right there. It does have a little bit of back and forth, not too much butterfly. I think you can utilize more of that, so you can still get a pretty good amount of butterfly right there. And then the freaking elbow joint, it doesn't get a full double joint, but the sculpt of the outfit is definitely hindering it, but that looks really amazing right there. But you do get, it's a little bit over 90, so it's still pretty workable. And I mean, Endeavor, I actually think for most of the poses you're gonna get Endeavor in. I don't think you're gonna need double jointed. You're gonna need a lot of fists. You're gonna need like a superhero landing pose. I don't think double jointed elbows are too necessary for a character like Endeavor. We need double jointed elbows on characters that have like a gun and need to do like a sharpshooter pose or whatever. That's what we need double jointed elbows for. I mean, obviously they're always nice, but with a character like this, I don't feel like it's that big a deal. Or like Yuji here, so he can get his cursed energy effect up, like he's like about to do like a put up your dukes pose right there. So yeah, I don't think, although admittedly, like even saying all this, yeah, you can still get a pretty amazing, like, getting ready for action pose right here. Holy shit, this figure, dude. All right, anyway, getting back to this, we have a really nice hand swivel right here. We have some up and down right here and a little bit. Yeah, it's on a joint, so you can, like, tilt it and get any movement you want. And then we have two ball joints in the torso right here. Unlike the Todoroki, every single joint on this guy is perfectly toleranced. There is not one loose, floppy joint in sight with this figure. Take notes, SH Figuarts. Oh my god, that is freaking amazing. Look at that freaking torso movement. What the frick? Oh my god, dude. If there's a figure that comes out this year that's better than this thing, I will be blown away. Holy shit. Oh my freaking god. And then moving down to the legs right here, we have a really good leg movement up right there. And then not too much back because you have all the butt flames in the way, so yeah, that's going to be a little bit hindered, but no big deal. And then you have a nice swivel right there, and then the feet here, the way they're sculpted, they like, ooh, there's like an extra joint right here in the leg as well, which I didn't even notice, but the knee moves right here, and then there's another joint, so you get a full double jointed knee. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. And then you do have a good forward-facing pin for rocker for the ankle pivot, and then a beautiful toe hinge. Look at that. Oh my fucking god. This very well may be the best figure in my entire collection. Alrighty, getting into the comparisons. First off, of course, like father, like son, there they are together, and holy shit, amazing Yamaguchi Rebel Tech. Y'all need to give us a Dobby to complete this fucking trio. Like, that needs to happen. That needs to happen. Oh my goodness gracious, look at these two together. They just look absolutely fucking immaculate together. Wow. Wow, they are crushing it with these figures. I'll save to the end of the video to tell you whether he has dethroned him or not, but alrighty, let's bring in Deku and Bakugo here. So we have the whole gang. There we go. Beautiful. There we go, the whole gang, besides All Might, which, yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to go back and get that All Might. Holy shit, this freaking Endeavor figure, but there you have it. There is the whole thing right there. You could obviously use these to recreate season 5 when they go and help Endeavor on the fucking project. I forget, the like summer project where they have to go, where they go and help Endeavor. What is it? The fucking thing? I don't know, the work study thing. Like, I think, like, the thing that Deku does with Gran Torino in season 2. Very awesome, though, man. It's really, really awesome that Amazing Yamaguchi is still building on this line and just knocking it out of the fucking park. Oh my god. Alrighty, and for some more comparisons, here he is with Kaiji-kun and Lord Rimuru Tempest right here. So you can see how he scales with a few Figmas. Here is also the Figma Naofumi and the Figma Yuji Itadori. Here he is with another amazing anime dad. In all honesty, when you really think about Lloyd, who here is the worst father? Like, really, who here is the worst father here? Like, think about it for a second. Before you just go and immediately say Lloyd, think about it for a second. Who really here is the worst father? Here is the SH Figuarts Yuta Okotsu. And here is Jason and Galvatron. Alrighty, it's accessory time now. This is where Amazing Yamaguchi figures sometimes lose some steam because because all the ones previously, they're kind of obnoxious to mess with. They don't really put a lot of thought into their ease of changing out the pieces, of using the pieces. There's a lot of problems in that regard with Amazing Yamaguchi. So let's see. All right, let's start off with the alternate hands. So we get a pair of relaxed hands right here. Very, very nice. You guys know how much I love my relaxed hands. We get a pair of grabby hands right there. We get a pair of quirk-using hands right here. So these are meant to look like he's about to use his Hellfire quirk. Hellfire, Hellflame, one of those two for sure. But yeah, super, super cool. These are very, very well done. Look at that. Very, very cool how they did this. They even like, it almost looks sloppily painted, but then you like realize what these are supposed to be, and it looks super cool. And look, even like the metal pieces right here, even looks like they're like heating up from the flames or the heat. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's see how well the hands switch out here. Oh my God, are you serious? Did you see how easily that hand went on there? Oh my God, hang on. Okay, this one's a little bit more Amazing Yamaguchi, but that wasn't anywhere near as bad. Now, in fairness to the other figures, this is a huge arm. Like, look at all the space they have right here. Like, it makes perfect sense why this one is so, well, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, I did have to get a pair of pliers to get that peg out. But still, dude, this is far and beyond the smoothest switching out of hands I have ever had on an Amazing Yamaguchi figure. It is not even close. There's not one other figure in my collection, Amazing Yamaguchi figure in my collection, that is even remotely this easy to switch the hands on it. Not even a little bit. Now for our alternate head. So we have an alternate, this is a head that looks like it's just from like right after he's fought the high-end Nomu and he has received his injury right there. So you can see like the blood is a lot fresher. Like, it looks like it's wet still. Very, very, very cool. And you can see his he has no pupils. Although this is actually just an eyepiece, and he has a ton of eyepieces that you can just switch. With whatever you want with this figure, because they couldn't stop at this figure being absolutely god tier. They had to go even further. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a second here. But we get that head sculpt. We get a head sculpt of him screaming right there. Again, the eyes are there's just no pupils in the eyes right there. And then we have a very serious, determined one right there. So yeah, just a bunch of different stages of anger, but honestly, for Endeavor, I don't know why you'd want anything else. And to switch the heads, let's see here. So we just pop off the current head. Oop, that's not supposed to happen. Want to point out here, he does have a similar like hairpiece thing right here to the other boys right there, so that's pretty cool. All right, so you just pop the head off and you just pick whichever one you want. We'll just go with this nice determined one. You have to make sure you put that piece back on it though, like that, and make sure it's all the way back like that, and then should be able to just peg this on. Oh, he has a similar problem though. His hair is very spiky, so be careful when you're doing that. And then I should just be able to just plop this right back onto there. Oh, gosh, that's pretty good. Okay, the neck piece did go on, did go back on pretty easily though, but that is an issue, the fact that the neck piece pops off when you do that. Let me try again. Oh, frick, dude. Okay, there we go. So the head just came off that time. I will say this head definitely has like a little bit of an upward degree angle to it as opposed to the default one. The default one sits a lot easier. Like, it's really, really easy to get that one to just look proper. This one, he's going to be looking upward, but I think that's on purpose. You're supposed to use this one to get like flying poses and stuff. Yeah, see, I popped the default head back on, and now you can see he is looking perfectly. So yeah, it's just sculpted upwards a little bit. So those are our alternate heads. And then, on top of that, you get four additional sets of eyes. So you get one looking up to the left, you get one looking up to the right, you get an angry one right there. You can even see like a little stressed out thing right there, appearing right there. But yeah, that one's very, very cool. And then lastly, you get one looking down or like straight ahead. So you can just pop off any of these eyes. Literally all of these eyes are completely interchangeable. What? Oh my freaking God, dude. There you go. So you can pop on literally any eyes you want. So if you want to give him literally any of the faces that you want, literally any of the head sculpts you want, and then you can switch any of these eyes right there. Like, if you want to give him this pair, and it's so much easier. Like, this is by far the easiest time I've ever had switching the eyes out on these amazing Yamaguchi figures. Like, I honestly haven't really cared for the eye switching gimmick very much with Deku and Bakugo because they're kind of a pain in the ass and you don't really get that many great options when it comes to the eye sculpt. So it's like, why, it's not even worth it. But with this, it's the easiest shit in the world. You just pop it off and you just pop on whichever fucking pair you want. It's literally like a monkey could do it. It's just everything about this fucking figure is literally just perfect. And we still aren't even close to done. The next accessory we get is a smartphone right here so he can join Shoto with the smartphone. You just slide it into the relaxed hands right here. You can just slot it in right there. And that is a really cool little display. So you can have him talk to Shoto right there on his phone. I like it. It's a fun little accessory to include. I don't think many people will use it, but it's a nice little accessory. And of course, with how easy it is to switch the hands, it's to switch the eyes, it's literally no problem to just go pop that one off and then pop in this one where his eyes are looking down right there so he can look at his phone right there. That is just, oh my, that's not only the best eye switching gimmick of any of the amazing Yamaguchi figures, this is the best eye switching gimmick I've ever seen on any action figure ever. This is just, it is just effortless. And now for the particle effect. So real quick before we pop these on him, I'm gonna go ahead and give him, oh, that one popped off again. I'm not gonna lie, that is a little bit annoying, but they do give you 2 extras, so awesome, amazing Yamaguchi. Fucking SH Figuarts can't even include a stand. Freaking, here's amazing Yamaguchi giving you extra pieces of things you don't even fucking need and a stand. Alright, so I wanted to give him the cork using hands and this head sculpt right here. Word of note right here, make sure when you switch the head sculpt, this thing is probably gonna go flying, this little back piece. Make sure you don't lose that. I mean, it's no big deal if you lose it. It's literally, it's not gonna make any difference whatsoever. But obviously, you probably don't. You'd probably rather not lose it, right? Alright, let's jump into these particle effects. So we get a whole bunch here. We get a bunch of different ones to use for different things. So, I believe, real quick here. Alright, so these look to be the same ones that came with the All Might. So I believe these are the exact same ones that came with the All Might. They have this little piece right here, and these connect together right here. These might not be the exact same, they might be slightly different, but they work very, very similar to the ones with All Might. I'll find that out whenever I pick up and review the All Might. But yeah, this comes out like this, and then you can either plug, so you have a little plug right here, and you can either plug it in this way, so it's like an impact piece, or you can plug it in this way, so it's like he's activating his cork. Let me bring it back up here. So you can either plug it in this way, so you just bring this back here. Okay, you know what? No, that's why it splits in half, because amazing Yamaguchi is so fucking awesome and thinks of the freaking consumer and the ease of use right there. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, this fucking figure is so awesome. Alright, so we'll just do that. We'll hinge that piece down to get it out of the way, and then just wait, hang on one second. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you're actually gonna need to take this out right here. You also get extras of these in that bag as well with the hand hinges. Yeah, you get a whole bunch of extra ones of those too. So you can have that. You can have him punching it like that, or you swing it around this way, and now it looks like he's blasting out his fire right there. And to go with that, you get these pieces right here. So these, I think, are supposed to... So these also connect together in the middle right here. They have a peg and a peg hole, so these should just clip together right there. It's a little bit, they're a little bit tight, but those should just clip together, and then there should be some way to put that on the hand. Okay, I had to look at the instructions for this. So there's a peg hole in his actual hand right here. So you just insert that into the peg hole in his hand right there. It's a little bit tight, obviously, because it's an amazing Yamaguchi figure, but luckily, you just pop the hand off because it's like dead fucking easy, and then we can just pop this into the fist, like that. And again, you get plenty of these, so don't worry about breaking them. And then you just plug this over it. Okay, so we gotta again hinge that down to get it out of the way. And you have to take it completely out. So yeah, you get an absolute fuck ton of these, so don't worry about that. All right, and then just clip these together, just like that. and then just plug the hand. Ah, fuck, he dropped it. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Get back on there, it's tough. Okay, here's the trick. Just plug one side on, then plug on the hand, and then wrap the other side on afterwards. Just like that. And there you go. This is how you can have him displayed blasting his cork forward. That is fucking awesome. And you get 4 of both of these. 4 pairs. Not just 4 halves of these, which would make 2. No, you get 4 full pairs. Oh my god, dude. The value here is just extraordinary. And then last but not least, you get these big ass flame effects right here, and these are to go on his back. So you just flip them around here, and you have these big old peg holes right here, and these just insert into there, and it's super easy to do. Look at that. I think Amazing Yamaguchi set out to make the best figure of 2023 right here, y'all. I am at a fucking loss for words with this figure. Holy shit, look. I'm literally, like, speechless with this thing. This is easily the best figure I have ever reviewed. It may be one of the best figures I've ever owned. I cannot believe how immaculate this thing is, how convenient the pieces are, how good the value is, how extraordinary the posing is, how amazing the quality is, the articulation. Look again. That may be the most insane torso movement I have literally ever seen in my life. Alright, before I go on, quite possibly the biggest gush fest I'm ever going to go on in the history of my entire YouTube channel, you get a stand right here with a little claw right here. Probably not useful. You just plug this into the back and you're good to go. And you also get some additional, you get additional big boys right there for the big ass flames that plug into his back. So, final thoughts on the Amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor. This is quite possibly the best action figure I've ever reviewed on this channel. I am blown away by this fucking thing. Amazing Yamaguchi, you have delivered something. I cannot come up with one single negative thing to say about this figure. The value is extraordinary. The posability is basically everything you could possibly need and more. Did you see that fucking torso movement? The quality is unbelievable. Honestly, the quality of this figure may be better than every single action figure in my collection combined. Every single joint on this guy feels perfectly tolerant and immaculate to pose. The ease of the pieces isn't even a problem this time. Everything just fits in place so perfectly. The hands switch out with absolute majestically. The eyes switch out gimmick is probably the best executed I have ever seen on any figure ever. This is now the second time that I have broken down and bought a figure that I had previously had no intention of buying. And just like the first time, I have wound up with quite possibly one of the best figures in my entire collection. I don't know, what am I even saying? This is quite possibly one of the best figures in my entire collection. This is one of the best figures in my entire collection. This thing is absolutely extraordinary. If you are even remotely a fan of Endeavor or My Hero Academia like me, again, I'm not that huge of an Endeavor fan. I really like him. I think he has one of the best arcs of the show, but I am not like an absolutely insane fan of Endeavor. Tell you what I am an insane fan of? This figure. This is probably figure of the year. This is probably figure of the fucking decade, dude. I have never been so blown away by an action figure in my entire life. You may think that I'm being ridiculous here. You may be watching this right now, rolling your eyes, being like, DK, you're going way too far here. No, sir. The second, if you're planning on getting this, the second you pick it up, you'll be like, bitch was right. I could not be more satisfied with my purchase. I could not. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe give it a like and subscribe for some more anime action figure reviews in the future, including pretty much all of the amazing Yamaguchi My Hero figures to come, because this figure has literally set a new standard for me. I'm just gonna end this by saying this figure is only about 40 bucks more than this one. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and this is DK Guillotine, signing out.